So we're gonna unbox this Clementine bag from the horse. It is my second one. The first one I got is a mini. So this one is in burgundy. Let's do this. Welcome or welcome back to One Comfy Mom. My name is Shannon. Here I'm about faith, family, fashion, and fun for real. All right, so it is May. I said I'm on a low buy, remember, $100. But here's the thing. Mother's Day is in May, and my anniversary is in May. So this is an anniversary gift. Yup. Now, I did say also that if I ever saw one of my unicorn bags, then yeah, I would get it. And this is a unicorn bag. I do have the smaller one, so I do need to show that one to you guys too. So here we go. I didn't even show you the box it came in. It does come with like care instructions. They wrap it in all kinds of stuff. Like, I mean, it's a plastic and then it comes in the dust bag. This is what I'm looking at. I mean, this is really cool. But they don't have to put in a dust bag for me, but I appreciate them doing that for the extra protection. All right, so this is how it looks outside of the dust bag. This is how it looks outside of that little cardboard thing. And this is how it looks outside of that wrapping. It is burgundy. When I was trying to figure out what color I want to get, I saw this burgundy and I was like, you know what? I think this is gonna be it. I was kind of afraid that I wasn't gonna get it because on the website, when you choose a color, it shows like a check mark on the color. This one just had the name on the listing, but I did not see the color for the listing, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't one of those circle colors. Okay, so this comes with it. This kind of reminds me of a hang tag from Coach. So it's the same color of the bag. And then it has this that I'll keep. And it has this on the top. I'm gonna take this part out. If the light changes, I apologize. It's clouds coming and going, honey. All right, so here we go. Now, when I got the other one, taking this out, oh, it was difficult on the other one, but it's not difficult here. Wonderful, wonderful. So it does come with crossbody strap. And then it has, you know, these little packets in there to keep, to protect it from moisture. And this is how it looks on the inside, you guys. Okay, so it has like a slip pocket over here and a zip pocket over there. And this little zip pocket is where I will put this. So put it right in here like I do with my Coach bags and zip it right on up. I like to keep those because you never know if I ever want to sell it one day. That's proof of purchase. And also, just want to keep it. Make sure there are no imperfections, any flaws. Looks good to me. It does have silver hardware, which I'm actually okay with because it is minimal. But also, you know what, I'm starting to believe that silver actually may look a little more sophisticated than the gold hardware. Hey, don't tell anybody I said that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, so it does have like the magnets on the top where you just close this over. You see it has like a little slouch. Yes, it does have feet on the bottom. And yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch from the mini so we also can compare since I'm doing this. So this is the mini and this is the regular. Now, when I first got the mini, I was like, wait, this is just way too small. I had to get used to it because the opening right here, like this needs a little more space because it feels like kind of clumsy, like you're opening and then you're hitting this. I've had to get used to it. Wasn't sure about it at first, but then honey, I changed my mind. I was like, especially after I got a compliment the next day too, I was like, okay, wait a minute. You know how you can be on the edge, or, you know, of making a decision and then somebody gives you a compliment. So you're like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. All right, so this is how it looks on the inside. So that's all the stuff I have. Of course, more things can fit in the bigger one, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over. I'm probably going to switch wallets. So tissue, card case, which I'll probably get, put a bigger wallet in there. travel charger, which, you know what? Some of this stuff I'm going to put inside of a wristlet, so I'll keep that out for now. Gum, I'll probably put that in a wristlet. Pouch with my car fob and my keys. Go ahead and put that in there. Lotion, I'll put that in a wristlet. Earbuds. So let me get some wristlets, honey, and the other stuff I want to put in here. I got some of my trinkets. Have my Kindle Paperwhite. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Of course, the smaller one could not fit that. I took my card case out. I'm going to replace it with this. Go ahead and switch this up really quickly. So let's go ahead and put this in there. The opening is a little better, I guess, because of slouch, so it's a little easier to navigate than the smaller one. All right, so I have this wristlet. Let's see. I can fit quite a bit in here. Let's put this travel charger, earbuds, gum, lotion. I'm gonna put the gum inside of the small pocket inside of here. Well, if it'll fit, it don't want to fit, because I don't want the lotion to mix in with the gum, but the lotion is tight. So this, y'all, this is how my brain works. Welcome to how Shannon thinks. All right, so this is going to go ahead and go in there. Now I could be missing something. I'm missing my hand sanitizer, but it's all good. All right, so this is how it looks with everything in it. We're gonna go ahead and close it up. Oh, you see these little things on the side, right? It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so let's close it up. And here we go. It is a little heavy. But you see that slouch? Yeah. Remember I told you guys that I bought a bag, a Marc Jacobs bag, that reminded me of this. Let me show you that. Let me show that one to you. This was actually a birthday gift. My husband took me shopping, and this is what I got. So we're in May now. So that was back in September of 2025. So this little slouch is what reminded me of this bag. I can see the similarity still, and then also you see the feet. So come on now. Come on, somebody. That's similar. Here is the dust bag, so you guys can see it. Oh, I don't know if you can see it that well. There we go. Alrighty. I'm not using this, so we're not going to even unwrap it. Oh, and one of the things I love about this bag is that the branding is minimal. Hey, look, the horse is written right there. It's the same color as the leather. And I also love pebbled leather. So this is so cool. That is it. You know, I like to leave you guys with a scripture. So we're going to do an easy one, which I probably did another video, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So recently, my son was telling me how at school, one of his friends was talking to him about how we came from monkeys and apes and all that stuff. I said, no, God created man. You know, so I referred him to Genesis 1. And of course, he ended up telling his friend the next day at school that he needs to read Genesis 1. And then, so the next day, when he gets home from school, he has to have usually an hour of quiet time as far as no electronics. So he pulled out the Bible and he started reading Genesis 1. And he came across a verse where it said, God created man. Genesis 1. It's right there. You know, so it's funny because you do have to navigate that with your kids in school. They're being taught evolution. I don't believe in evolution. Of course, if they have tests or whatever, they have to answer it how they were taught. But as far as your personal beliefs, I teach them no such thing as evolution. God created man on what? The 6th day. So anything that you see was created by God. We are able to make things based on things that were created by God. Does that make sense? Like men build houses. But what do they use for houses? Wood. Where does the wood come from? Trees. Who created trees? God. So you see what I'm saying? So everything you see is because of God. And it takes us back to Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And there we go. I believe that's it. Alrighty, listen, if I have affiliate links, they will be in the description and in the comments. I do make a commission if you use my links, just so you know. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Lord willing, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Welcome or welcome back to One Coffee Mom. My name is Shannon. All right. Stop.